Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. And already we're underway here.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
It's a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
And it's Toni Kroos. Looking to hit the front line. Iniesta.
Well, the fact that we haven't had an attempt on goal is becoming an embarrassing reflection on these teams.
Van Basten. It's a brilliant interception. Iniesta. Roberto Carlos. Toni Kroos. Iniesta. Hit long and direct. Has a goal! Goal! Barcelona!
Barcelona are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Has a pop! Alexander-Arnold. Iniesta. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Alexander-Arnold. Barcelona leading by 1 and looking very comfortable on it. And the counter is on. Brzezinski floats one over. And he's there to cut it out. Brzezinski needed to come up with a better ball.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Puyol positions himself well and cuts it out. Iniesta. Alexander-Arnold. There's the half-time whistle. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, and still had its moments, but ultimately produced just 1 goal. The game up to them.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Barcelona head into the dressing room, pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. We are already promptly back underway.
Barcelona going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit. They can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without...
Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Triol.
Everything they would have spoken about in that dressing room during the break has a greater chance of happening thanks to the early goal. It's the perfect platform now to go on and try to win it.
And it's Toni Kroos. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Has a pop! He's pulled off a fine save.
Iniesta sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Roberto Carlos. Sterling. Done very well to intervene. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, it's Van Basten. And it's Iniesta. Bergkamp. Van Basten! A perfect move and a perfect ending. A finish right from the top drawer. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Van Basten really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Kroos. Good idea, just poorly executed.
Barcelona are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Marquinhos drives it forward. Upamecano. Toni Kroos. Kroos, a scorer already in the game. Iniesta. Iniesta just wouldn't be beaten there. Rijkaard hoists it forward. He's played him through. And it's Iniesta. Bergkamp. He's had a look. Tries a shot! This could fall anywhere.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
And that will be the final act. Barcelona have held on. A knife-edge game, a single-goal margin, but they have won it. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me it just always held an interest.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Just joining us, we are already on Sterling! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And that's been levered clear. Back into the middle, Roberto Carlos. And they've been caught out here. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Shot at goal! And for a moment, time stood still. Ball's loose, and he's after it, and it's Iniesta. It's Kroos! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Tony Kroos is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Tries to dink it in, looks to play him in. It's a minor communications breakdown. Forward it goes. Tony Kroos. Side yet able to find the net. Turns and goes back. It's the throw. Now it's Sterling. Roberto Carlos. He goes for goal! Time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from around City.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Sterling! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Sterling can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Foden, Cristiano Ronaldo. No, he wasn't being fooled. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And it's Toni Kroos. Roberto Carlos, who does have an assist to his name. Sterling. Roberto Carlos comes. And the half-time whistle goes. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. A decent game up to now.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Barcelona leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Bernardo Silva, out to the right. And here's Iniesta. Oh, sweet feet. Pumps it in, towering header! And the follow-up! They did it! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Barcelona are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through, wonderful passing and movement, and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Good ball, hits one! Sticks it away! Right back in the game!
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Kroos, Benzema. And Sterling! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Toni Kroos. Ronaldo gets good distance on it. Ronaldo displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
And back to base. Kimmich. Mbappe spreads it towards the left.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Diving header! Great effort, he flew in with courage.
Well, he can't be accused of not being brave, Peter, and his boss will give him the thumbs up, I'm sure.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think this is going to add an entirely different dimension to their attack now. They've got the physical presence, they've got a real aerial threat, and it looks more promising from here.
It is just a question of running down the clock now. Bernardo Silva goes looking. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Barcelona are out on top. Hard fought, impossible to predict. In the end, though, only the result mattered.